Walking back from the pretty. The sky looks gorgeous. I'm gonna cross this one with dry feet. So someone said that Maine was like a final exam of all the states you've done so far. This is Roxylvania. I've had some Roxylvania a lot lately, and some Vermont yesterday and the day before with lots of mud. We met a guy and he gave us free coupons for free breakfast at Shaw's. Excited about that. So yeah, hopefully it is an uneventful day and this video is 5 minutes long today. We have 14.5 miles today to get into Shaw's Hostel, which is pretty exciting. They're like a pretty famous hostel right before the 100-mile wilderness. So excited about that. The terrain should be, I need to stop saying that actually, because I thought that, whatever. Terrain should be pretty mild today. But as far as like elevation, but as I was just showing you, there's like, it's hard to, can't necessarily get into like cruise mode a lot. It seems like there's constant little like a bunch of roots or a bunch of rocks, but whatever. Definitely excited to get to a hostel. We were just talking, it's been not quite a week since we had a shower, an actual shower. We're not counting jumping in the waterfall. And then laundry, that's been over a week, so. Oh yeah, we have a free breakfast. Oh, I hope I still have those coupons. We're getting free breakfast at Shaw's. I take that back. Uneventful as far as terrain and stuff, but maybe we could see a moose today before we get to Shaw's. Okay, bye. We gotta cross the West Branch Piscataqua something river with dry feet. Woohoo! All right, this is the east branch of the Piscataqua River, and I think we're crossing on the beaver dam. That's deep.
You just want to see me fall.
No, I don't.
Watch our footing half the time.
Where do you think the moose is? Oh, I'm sinking in. Rear, abort mission. Abort mission.
So I had made arrangements for the owners of Shaw's to pick us up at the trailhead, but We met a section hiker and actually hiked with her the last mile or so, and she had her car parked there and was going to Shaw's, so she was kind enough to just take us.
Look, I arrived aft. I haven't seen one in forever. I think I need that sticker. I've been saying that for so long. I had plenty of rain and plenty of pain.
Hands down, this general store in Monson was our absolute favorite place in town. We went there multiple times a day. They had resupply and an awesome deli where I got this amazing Trailblazer sandwich that I could eat every day. And we went to the Lakeshore House for dinner. The famous breakfast at Shaw's. I forgot to take a picture of the pancakes. I got pancakes too. Yes, I did get another Trailblazer sandwich from the Monson General Store. And my new favorite dessert in the world, a Maine Needham. This is probably the most important place in Monson. Yes, even more important than the general store. The ATC Visitor Center.
I'm glad when people are that interested that they
Yeah,
want to
absolutely.
pay attention. Okay, so you're coming out of the 100-mile wilderness at Avon Bridge. And,
So Wendy, who works at the ATC Visitor Center in Monson, is absolutely amazing. She quickly became Augustin and I's favorite person. She is just an incredible source of information. She knows everything about the 100-mile wilderness and about summiting Katahdin, and she just explained things so well. So much information. It was a little overwhelming, but she did it in such a good way. Really appreciated her. I filmed her entire presentation that she gave us, which was over a half hour, and I highly recommend anyone else doing the same just because it is so much information and she does a great job explaining it. But we rewatched that several times and took notes, and it was just really good to refer back to. I would not recommend going through the 100-mile wilderness or trying to summit Katahdin without stopping to talk to Wendy.
And when you get to Avon Bridge, there are two campgrounds there. There is a commercial campground that has a store. I think I mentioned the store already. And they are committed to be open, they said, through the end of September. Their stocks may dwindle a little bit as the date approaches, but you should be able to get enough food there for a couple days. Okay. They do take credit cards. Then Aball Pines is a state campground, so that's the second campground at Aball Bridge. They always allow hikers to camp around the edges, even if all the designated sites fill up, as long as you don't build a fire. It's $13.08 per person per night if you're from out of state, and you have to bring that in cash. There isn't an ATM at Aball Bridge, so you have to bring cash from Monson. And now, signing up for the Birches. You cross over the southern boundary of Baxter State Park at Aball Stream, and on your right is the kiosk where you sign up for the Birches. So the sign up for the Birches is here, and the Birches itself is 9 miles farther along. It's up here, right next to Katahdin Stream Campground, which is a drive-in campground at the base of the Hunt Trail, which is the AT route up Katahdin. 12 northbound long-distance hikers a night can stay there. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the ranger or ridge runner puts up the list, and the first 12 people get into the Birches. Sometimes there aren't more than 12. But if there are, they'll use their radio to try to find you a backup spot. Okay. And so they would be looking here first at Katahdin Stream. That would be your best option. Katahdin Stream Campground. And you check in with the ranger. So this is where you'd pay for the Birches or Katahdin Stream. Birches is $10 cash. Katahdin Stream sites are 38, but you split those with other hikers up to the site capacity. That's for the whole site. Aball is also 38. And You are going to pay for your site if you're staying at Katahdin Stream or the Birches when you see the ranger here, but you're also going to get your long distance hiker permit. That's the other thing that you need to do with the Katahdin Stream Ranger, no matter where you're staying. There are plenty of permits left. They are free. You just need to see the ranger to get it. And it's going to be easy if you're staying up here the night before your summit day to find the ranger, to connect with them. They're committed to be near the station from 4 to 4:45 in the afternoon, but they're often there other times, or you can find them if you look for them around the campground. And by taking care of everything the day before your summit day, then you can leave as early as you want the next morning. You don't want to have to wait for the ranger to come on duty. So on the morning of your summit day, you leave as early as you want. You don't have to carry all your gear. If you want to leave something behind, there is a lean-to by the ranger station.
Okay.
They'll lend you a day pack if you want.
Oh, cool.
And then you go up the Hunt Trail, the AT route up Katahdin, and you have choices about coming down. You can come down at Katahdin Stream or A-Ball or Roaring Brook. And the shuttles would pick you up at any one of them, but you have to arrange in advance, obviously, where they're going to meet you. And your last chance, again, to talk with them along the AT is from Rainbow Ledges. So the way that would work is, obviously, you could go back down the Hunt Trail to get your gear. And that would take you right back to it. You could also go down A-Ball. A-Ball is a mile shorter, and it puts you 2 miles by road from Katahdin Stream. The shuttle drivers routinely pick people up at A-Ball and drive them back to Katahdin Stream to get their gear.
Oh, okay.
So that's not an issue. Hunt versus A-Ball. A-Ball used to be straight down a rock slide, but the slide destabilized, and now there's a switchback around the unstable part toward the bottom.
Okay.
So it's better than it used to be for descent. You are on the rock slide at the top. But Hunt has its own challenges. With Hunt, there is a boulder field just above tree line where there are iron rungs and bars that you use to scramble up. And on the way down, you'd have to sit and slide to get your feet in the right places. So it's challenging but doable, as is A-Ball. But what I'm hearing is that since the switchback was put in at the bottom of A-Ball, it's emerging as the more popular route for descent.
Okay.
But that being said, some people still prefer Hunt. But yeah, I found going down the rock slide on A-Ball less challenging than sitting and sliding on the Hunt Trail and getting those iron rungs and bars. But
we're going up the Hunt Trail?
You're going up the Hunt.
Either way?
Yeah,
probably?
the AT up the
is the
Katahdin
actual
is
AT.
the Hunt. This
Okay.
is the AT.
Okay,
And going
gotcha.
up, you don't have that worry about sitting and sliding.
Exactly.
You just
Yeah.
climb.
Got
So
it.
you just climb up the iron rings and bars.
Sure.
And then, so you're going to go up the AT, but you have your choice then about
Going
where
down,
you want
'cause-
to come down.
exactly. Okay,
So,
that makes sense.
Hunt or A-Ball would be fine. A-Ball seems to be the more popular route for descent now, and you could be picked up here and taken back to get your gear. Good cell service on the trail. Arrange for what trailhead you want to be picked up at. And then you head out to Millinocket, spend the night at one of these hostels, and then the next morning the hostels do provide a shuttle over to Medway, and then Medway to Bangor, and Bangor is then where you could connect with other transportation. Millinocket is a small town, as is Medway.
Okay. So
And
those
he-
are just the
yeah.
gateways to Bangor.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. Yeah.
Look at who I found. It's my hike hero. My hike hero who saved my hike on day 3. Oh, and her boyfriend. Womp womp. As he's looking back to Big deal. Big deal. The real MVP here. Oh, let me explain, because she's the one that gave me a knee brace on day 3 when I couldn't walk.
I'm
And
so
they
glad
just-
you made it this far.
And they just summited yesterday. So, yep. And Thomas. So now it's at the gas station. We ordered pizza. There's live music down at the Lakeshore House, so kind of fun. Can hear it from here.
How's it going?
We gotta wait till I get to the part that I know.
So we made the tough decision to take 2 zeros in Monson because my resupply box from my sister that had all of the stuff that we needed for the 100-mile wilderness had not come. So we were very excited that it came this day.
So glad my resupply package came. It's been stressful. Yeah, it was supposed to come on Friday. Today's Monday. So we had to stay an extra night. And it was like, trying to debate, like, do we stay another night if it doesn't come? We were staying at Shaw's. And then I thought, okay, we'll just stay another night. And then they were full. So that was a little stressful. But it all worked out. We are down at the Lakeshore House, which is where, we went to dinner there a couple nights ago. They had music here yesterday. So it's like a restaurant, pub or whatever, but they have a hostel too. They're actually closed. The food part is actually closed today, which is a bummer because I was like, oh, we'll be right by food. But it's okay. We're settled. We got the resupply box. We'll sort through that, see what else we want to add to it, whatever. Yeah, and then we will get in the 100-mile wilderness tomorrow. Yesterday when we went to the AT Visitor Center, it was good. Like, we needed that information about the 100-mile wilderness and about summiting Katahdin, but it was a little overwhelming. Like, I don't know, just a lot. It's just so much. So left there feeling a little bit like, ooh. But hoping today to just kind of feel more settled, I guess, about these last couple of weeks, so that I can enjoy it. So I'm enjoying this right now. It's this is at the Lakeshore House. Nice view back here on the dock. Just really mild weather, really quiet and peaceful today in Monson. Shaw's was wonderful. The owners are wonderful, really helpful. They have like the best resupply, like gear and food that you could possibly imagine. We had no issues there. The breakfast was fantastic, but it is the most popular hostel in Monson. So definitely, just a little bit, which is fine. The first 2 days it was fine. We had friends there. That was great. But we were both kind of like, we're just tired. Looking for a little bit quieter scene today. And I think that this will be it.
I always appreciated the silly notes on my resupply items from my son, but I liked the sweet notes too.
I think this is number 3 or number 4 of my Trailblazer sandwich. I wasn't gonna do a food drop in the 100-mile wilderness, but I think I should order like a Trailblazer sandwich for every day and have it delivered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically addicted to these Needhams. They are so good. It is a coconut potato treat. And they are absolutely amazing. I don't know how I'm gonna live without those. And I've also gotten kind of addicted to this Moxie that I think is only found in Maine.